Hey there everybody, this is Mr. Flores from onemoreblog.com, and no, this isn't a survival video, this is also not an adventure video or an exploring video. Let's actually do a little tutorial, something that I do on the server almost every day and me and my friends work on every once in a while to make the gaming experience of players a little bit more fun. And you as a player can do this too, and it's super helpful. And it's as simple as making a path. So let's do that. On the left, you might see that we have a build over there, and we'll get to that in a second. And on my right over here, we have another one right over there. They are beautiful mansions. But when you're here in one of these builds, you might not even know that there is a neighbor, you know? Like, you're here and you're like setting up your base. And you're like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? What do I do? You can't see anything. You would have to explore and figure out that over here, there we go, that there's somebody here that has made a beautiful base. And you're missing out. You're not making friends this way. You're not having a clue where to go. When somebody else gets here, they don't get to explore because they don't see the other builds. They just go like, oh, that's pretty, let's go that way. So what I do is put down paths, and I try to go with organic ones. There are a variety. You can make very small ones. You can make 15 wide or chunk wide paths with decorations and super complex. You can add lighting, you can skip it if you want. You can also make underground tunnels. There are a variety of ways to connect and connect as a person between builds. I like to do small little paths. They're just little, like hiking trails. They're little hiking trails. And my buddy Fumblehead and I, we both work on this. We, for example, would be like, yeah, we can go this way and go up the hill here. Let's avoid the build a little bit in case somebody wants to expand the build. And work our way with a little bit of a swirl. So it's not a straight line because that's boring. It's a little bit of a swirl, avoiding things in your path. All the way until you connect to the other base again. So let's do that. I'll show you in fly mode. So right now they're just boring two builds, right? They're just there. But once we have more here, we can go and try to work on the path here a little bit. And you can place this down, and then I'm like, okay, let's go back later and put down some mud slabs so you can easily walk up here. And then you're like, let's go to the right, but let's do this first. Oh, my pickaxe is very sensitive. So there we go, and then we place one here. We're already up here. This is fantastic. Right, so there we go. And whatever block you use, as long as it's contrast, then you have a bit of a path that just slowly works its way all the way to the other player. And I think that is pretty nifty. I need a different pickaxe. This one is just grinding right through it. This is also Unbreaking 5. Or efficiency, whatever. This is very sensitive, these pickaxes. I don't like that. Well, whatever. We'll just be careful. and I say that and it will just like insta break or something. I like to skip one, make it a bit more organic. Let's go that way. Actually, let's not do that. Let's place a block here and there, and then turn those into stairs. There we go. Let's go that way. Oops, I need one more. But it's the last one. Variety, important. There we go. Now we got a nice little path that's slowly working its way to here. And it doesn't hurt to get an impression of how this is going to be. I think I'm gonna avoid this a little bit and then work my way to the left to connect. And torches are also important. You don't want to forget those. So I think it's kind of nice to place something down that gives you a bit of light. And now that we have some gravel, we can maybe fill this up a little bit. Not be too intrusive of the environment. And again, this is just one path. This is just a little path that goes and connects all these builds. And the reason why is that, like I said, you're here and you're like, oh, what's over there? Oh, there's something over here. Or somebody says, hey, you got that for me? And instead of teleporting, you have somewhere to go. You jump on your horse and you just fly over there. I think that's kind of nice. Put this one a bit closer to the tree so it also illuminates the tree. And then maybe here next to that feature, that would be nice. I hope I have enough path blocks. Of course we just shuffle some dirt. There we go. Put this one here. And the fun thing about these smaller paths is that you can easily redirect it. So if somebody comes here and they build right here and they break the path, then you can go behind it or in front of it and just simply adjust. It's that simple. I do like to put the light features a little lower when I'm next to a ledge like this. So I prefer to put it down there, for example, rather than on top here. And I don't know why. That's just how I am, I guess. Let's see, now we can work our way here. That one goes a bit wide, so let's do that here as well. But not connecting there, so I'll go deeper. Don't want this one, I want it over here. Well, I don't need to fill this. I like skipping a block, so they're just touching like that. It's fine. First one I like to keep as flat as possible, and then go this way with that one, and then connect over here. Oh, yeah, my pickaxe is way too sensitive. Maybe we can do that. I'm out of blocks. I'm out of blocks. think I lost my audio for a second. If so, then my apologies. There we go, we're connected. The idea is not to bore you for an hour, but to show you that we can I just right click this, or does it have to be, oh, we're good, okay. To show you that when you have a build and you come out here, now you're not like, do I go that way, do I go that way? You go like, let's go check out my neighbor. And you kind of walk around so you get to see the environment. And if you have another build there, you just split it off. And you're also not running